Hi, in this video I will show how easy it is for Microsoft to make it impossible for viruses and rather malware to exist. This is a quick and easy protocol which will resolve this issue, but before I explain it, I will show you why Microsoft actually permits malicious software. So if I go to registry, this is called registry, and it is a place where Windows keeps a lot of information. And so if Microsoft was serious about software security, it would never allow this database with information for all software to be accessible by all software, because now one software can just write almost anywhere it wants. It can go and corrupt the data of another software. It can go and corrupt the data of Windows. What Microsoft should have done is to give access to the system parameters to software through functions like I would like, that is a software, tell the operating system I would like to register as such, and then Microsoft Windows, that is, would store it somewhere, somehow, in a way that only Windows can do that, and it is possible to be done. Okay, so this is the first thing. As you can see, this is my company's folder here, but I created it. I could write in Macromedia if I wanted, or I could write in Microsoft if I wanted. It cannot be worse than that. That's the worst design that could be, or next to worst design. The worst would be if there is no any structure, any hierarchy. It would be just data placed anywhere, and this is at least structured, but it's not good enough. Second reason why we can see that Microsoft is not serious about computer security is that if we go to Windows, and we can see, so I'll go to my software, and okay, so here it is. You can write in this folder if you like. I'll just copy, let's say this, I'll duplicate this file. Okay, it shouldn't allow me. It should not allow any software to write in another software's directory. Okay, so next thing, why Microsoft is not serious, I'm gonna take this software, copy it, and just go to another folder somewhere, any folder, and just paste it. Okay, and I can start it from here. The software is now running. It's just the same as if I started from its own folder. Okay, this folder where I made a copy. So if I see the properties of this thing, we will see that it has digital signature. Okay, if I say show me details, and it says the digital signature is okay. Okay, so I cancel this. I say I close the app, kick it, it runs. Okay, okay. Now we saw that the digital signature is fine. This digital signature is okay, good. Now let me take, now this software loads this DLL here. Let's see its digital signature. In digital signature, it says digital signature, okay, good. Now, and we saw that it works fine. If I rename this to bin, okay, and if I rename this to bin, okay, and if I open these bin files, okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to corrupt this exe, and I change this one, I made it O. Okay, so this is not going to stop the software to work. I'm not corrupting. Okay, and I'm going to corrupt this DLL also somewhere. I'm trying to find a text, so I don't corrupt the actual binary, but corrupt just some of the text. Okay. Okay, so this is some text. I'm gonna corrupt here a few symbols. Okay, I save it. Good. Now restore the original names. Okay, now let's check the digital signatures. And it tells me that the digital signatures is faulty. It is, that's good. It is faulty because I corrupted the file. Let's check this one. Digital signature. This digital is not valid, is faulty. Indeed, we corrupted it. Good. Now let's start it. And it started, and here we go. It should not start it if the digital signature is corrupted. So why Microsoft allows faulty, that is manipulated software to be run, right? So that is clearly that Microsoft is not about to make viruses and malware not to be able to flourish. They just allow it. Okay, so here is a protocol. Here is a protocol that is real simple to implement. It'll take about 3-4 days to Microsoft to do it if they're serious, and they will kill all viruses. So how it works? First, Microsoft requires that all software that runs on Windows must be signed by Microsoft. Possibly, it would be a good idea actually to sign it by more than one certificate authority. And the rationale behind this is that the software and its digital signature are registered with Microsoft. Okay, so that's point number one. So point number one, all software is digitally signed and registered with Microsoft. Point number two, Windows is updated to never start an exe or load an executable, including a script, whose signature verification fails. As you saw me to corrupt the exe, that exe and DLL should never ever be started or for the DLL loaded. And that applies to scripts also. That's number two. Number three, Microsoft can remotely advise all Windows machines that a particular software is malware, because once Microsoft knows that a particular software is malware and it has its digital signature, it can just broadcast to all Windows machines that this digital signature, it belongs to a malware, so just don't start it. So a particular software is reported to be malware, next to Microsoft, next minute this software is killed all over the universe, the world, in a minute. Fourth, because to sign the software, the developer have to have an account with Microsoft. So once Microsoft knows that particular software is malware, they know who is that developer, and they can pursue him with authorities, police, courts, and so forth. Signing certificates, they cost money, so you have to pay, so your bank details are there. So they know who you are, basically. And that's the whole point of this, having digital signature, so they know who you are. So a particular software is malware, they immediately know who is the developer. With these four items, no malicious software can work, because it has to be signed. If it is not signed, it doesn't start. If it is corrupted, it doesn't start. If it turns to be malware, Microsoft can kill it immediately across the world, and they know who made it. And five is that you can start non-signed software, but you have to go through double or triple warning, so that if you want to run that non-signed software, you can, but on your own risk. If you accept it on your computer, it will not run on the other computer, because to run it, that computer have to go through the user interface and accept double or triple warning screen. So you can run malware on your own computer, but you cannot run it on the next computer. And then next start you reboot the computer, you have to give it permission again to start. every time the DEX is started, it needs to go through the double or triple warning screen. The sixth last point is that local machines can send software compiled on them so that developers can develop the software and test it on their machines without registering it with Microsoft. But that local signature is not accepted by any other computer. And that simple protocol, as you can see, in a week can kill all malware. Thank you for watching. I'm Miroslav.